Good day, students. Today we are going to be looking at foundational drawings, CXC 2012. In particular, we're going to be zeroing on drawing the layouts in part 1. Let's have a look at that CXC question. Part B. Draw to a scale of 1 to 50 the foundational plan for the building. The foundation for the building consists of a simple strip footing beneath the foundational walls. Show clearly all construction details. Label all main construction members. Print a suitable title and scale used at the base of each drawing. Dimensions not given are left to the candidate's discretion. Note: standard drawing practice and conventions for producing working drawings are to be followed. Specifications. Walls. External, we have 150 millimeter thick and internal 100 millimeter thick. Alright, let's have a look at the foundation. Reinforced continuous strip footing, 200 millimeter thick by 600 millimeter wide. Foundational blocks, 200 millimeter concrete block filled with concrete. Right, so let's look at what is a continuous strip footing by definition. So continuous strip footing by definition also known as strip footing or wall footing is a continuous concrete strip placed beneath load-bearing walls or columns to evenly distribute the weight across the ground. It is a shallow foundation type commonly used in construction to provide a suitable base for structures. Alright, so let's look at the layout of the drawing that we have to do a foundation plan for, continuous strip foundation plan for. So here we have figure 2, shows the flow outline. Now this drawing is not drawn to scale, that's NTS, so it's not drawn to scale. So here we have the measurements are in meters. So the total length of the building is 15.8 meters and the total width of the building is 9.4 meters. Now 1000 millimeter is equivalent to 1 meter. So we're going to multiply the figure here 15.8 by 1000, which is going to give us 1500 15,800 millimeters, sorry. Right, so that's going to give us 15,800 millimeter. We have the bedroom. We have many bedrooms, 3 bedrooms. 1, 2, 3. We have living room, dining room, we have a garage, we have kitchen, we have laundry, storage shelf, linen, storage, and we have bathrooms, right? So remember, we are going to multiply the figure 3.6 multiplied by 1000. That is going to give us 3600 millimeter. So let us proceed to draw the layouts of what is presented to us here. So the total length is 15,800. So I'm going to select wall. So in my layer properties, or layer, I'm going to select wall. Select line, and make sure I have my restriction on. I select it at the bottom, and I select on my screen here, and I type in 15,800 millimeters. Enter. So 15,800 millimeter. Enter. This is it here. This is my line. Now remember, my total width of the building is 9,400. 9,400. So I'm going to draw my complete measurements, my parameter measurements, and then I'm going to subdivide those measurements to get my bedroom, my kitchen, my garage, and so on. So on this side, it is 9,400 here. On the opposite side, the right hand side, is 7,900, 7.9 meters. So I draw my line, 7,900. Enter. I then proceed to draw a straight line across here. Because looking at the drawing, my 7,000 line that comes downwards, right? This line, at the end of the line, moving to my left, is straight across. There is this wall that comes straight across. So that's why I draw my line here one time. So let's draw, or let's partition to get my bedroom. So the width of my, or the length of my bedroom, the length is always the longer side. So the length of my bedroom is 3006. So I select offset and then type 3600, enter. This is my 3006. So this gives me my bedroom 1, bedroom 2, and my closet space here I'll get. Moving to my right again, my bathroom space is here is 2.6. This is 2,600 millimeters. I offset this line here at 2,600 millimeter. And then move to my right, my next measurement is going to be 1,400 millimeter, 1.4 meter. I offset 1,400 millimeter. Alright, right here I have two window spaces here. I have some window spaces. So I can look at my specification for my window. My window is 1,200 millimeter wide. 1200 millimeter wide at the center of my window here. So that's one, but just a center line here. So I'm going to offset here 1200 millimeter space. 1200, offset 1200, enter. This is my window space. Alright, I just use the window space as a measurement. And then from that, I'm going to offset 4700, this measurement here. Offset 4700, enter. Alright, and the remaining, what's left is going to give me my garage. Alright, and so I trim out these lines here and then draw a line the bottom of the connect to give me my porch. Alright, so I did my partition to my right. I will then proceed to do my partition from top come down. So the width of the bedroom is 3.5 meters, equivalent to 3,500 millimeters. So I'm going to offset that measurement. Offset 3,500, enter. I select the line, I paste it downwards. My closet space is 1400 millimeters. 1400 millimeters, offset that, come downwards. And then I'm going to trim up all those unnecessary lines. I'll trim them up. I'll extend these here just so I can trim out here. Nice. So I have my bedroom. Alright, so I need to divide here to get like a door. Remember, I'm not going to draw the walls. I'm not going to draw the thickness of the walls. I'm not doing the layout so I can do the foundation for this plan. But I have to draw back the layout and the measurements. Right, so that bedroom, that internal that space here this is internal door. So internal door is 750 in the specification was outlined. And notice here there is a little wall left, and then the door is attached. Right, so I can just simply estimate this to be 900 millimeters. So I can just draw back a line here and offset this line at 900 millimeters. So this gives me my door space, and I want to divide this closet space into equal parts. So what I can do, I can trim out this line here, draw over another line, and then find the midpoint of that line, which is here, and draw it vertical line. But here I have my door space, my door closet space. All right, species, and I'm going to do similar to get my bathroom species. I want to find the midpoint, which is here, to get my bathroom species. All right, which is here. Right, next I'm going to get, right, so they didn't say how to divide these like a linen, the storage. So they left this up to our own discretion. So our linen space here can be 400. It's in 400. 600 is not bad. So I'm going to draw a line over this line here. Make sure to erase it. And I'm going to offset this at 400 millimeter. I erase the line drawn here. My storage shelf could be anywhere between 6 to 800. I'll use it at 800 millimeters. Storage shelf, right? And from my storage shelf, I'm just going to draw across this line. I'm going to extend this line here. Alright, so this is supposed to be actually here, so I'm going to extend this here. Extend this here. And I'm going to trim out this. This was to get my window, right? So here I displace to get my storage shelf and my linen. Alright, so here I divide this, and I use this line just to come across to get my kitchen one time. Okay. Right. My next step for storage and plot the space here. Come down to my end. So I'm going to take out this. There's no need for me to have this one. So I need storage and 2 closet spaces there. Right. So my storage could be, let's say, 900 millimeters. I'll trim out my wanted lines. And then I'm going to divide the space left here. I'm going to divide it into 2 equal parts. So I trim out that part of the wall, and I'm going to find the midpoint, come across. Alright, and there's a command called join. I'm going to join everything back. I need it. So I'm going to join this, enter. Where I did that again. Alright, so I'm clear. Very nice. Right, so here, notice these 2 lines, they are not joined. So I'm going to right click on my mouse, click both lines, and enter. So here is my layout. Right, I drew back what was given here, right, with the measurements. I use my discretion for the linen, the storage, and the laundry space. Alright, and below that the storage and the 2 closet spaces. I use my discretion for the measurement that was not given. So here is part 1. drawing back the layouts. So I want to thank you for tuning in. Be free to subscribe, to like, and to subscribe. Right, so you can get those videos as they come out. Right, I want to wish you a blessed day. See you in part 2.